Okay, give me a second. I had to change my setup a little bit. Um, I'll explain more as things go, but I need to actually finish set up. There we go. Okay, I currently do not have my normal desk set up, uh, as things are getting packed up. So I'm sitting in the front room of our house, just at a card table. Anyways, what was I doing? Right. So I'm just getting back into this. I may not be able to stream much this week. Alright, sleeves armor. Versus metal detector. Okay. No, I didn't look this up. What are you talking about? Spent some time poking around in the woods near Sandwich Village with Rufus's metal detector and unearthed a nearly impossible pile of trash before finally finding what you hope is Delia's house key. Then you write Rufus SIT steam tunnels on the metal detector and stick it in a mailbox. Approximately 240-year-old house key. Okay. Let's talk to the kids first. Never mind. We will not be talking to the children's. Unlock the door. Brush off as much of the loose rust as you can get away with without turning the entire key into loose rust, then slide it into the keyhole and carefully turn it. Lock flicks open, the key completely disintegrates. Peek in the front door and look around. It looks like no one's home, which makes sense considering the door was locked. Snoop. Yeah, I'm not sure why I even gave you the choice there. We both know you were going to choose Snoop. Yeah, for real. Move. Carefully pick up the oil lamp and set it on the mantelpiece. That seems much safer. Did you know that the oil in this kind of lamp comes out of a sperm whale's head? Tell me more. Okay, see, sperm whale fat renders down into pretty good lamp oil, better than other whales, but more importantly, they also have a reservoir full of really good oil in their heads, as much as 500 gallons of it. And nobody knows why or what it's for, so once people realized that sperm whales were relatively populous within sailing distance of the colonial coast, it sparked an entire industry. The whaling industry in the colonies began in the 1640s. That was a fair bit south here. However, just 2 years ago in 1690, whalers started working out of the islands around Lieutenant Harbor, or rather what would eventually come to be called Lieutenant Harbor after its accidental enlistment and promotion during the War of 1774. And within 100 years, those islands became the whaling capital of the world, until, of course, whales ran out. But the industry was able to flounder along until the invention of kerosene in the 1850s. Anyway, the point being, this lamp is really state-of-the-art technology around here. That's very interesting. Thank you. And that also led to um that oil is why they were called sperm whales. in olden times, people thought that uh, that oil in their head was their sperm, hence the name sperm whale. Uh-oh. Oh, black spike. Oh, I remember what I was supposed to do next, I think. Anyways, as I was trying to say earlier before I distracted myself, streams might not be the best idea right now as I'm working on moving. I do have a lot of my, uh, well, really I'm working on moving. We're pretty much just down to where I need to get my stuff packed up and ready to go. When I actually get it done, it's probably only going to take a day or two to get it all over to the other house. It's maybe a 10-15 minute drive, so I won't be out for days, really. Um, yeah. I'll try to just get things done in the morning and at night when I'm not streaming, but we'll see if I need to pick up the extra hours in the afternoon. The archive doesn't go back that far, but you do find an article about the village's 250th anniversary in 1876. It says the town was founded in 1626 by a man named Holt Proctor. It's considered a nice but unremarkable village. The traders found the town completely empty in early November 1692, apart from one dark-eyed old man who joined them on their route back to Ocean City. After that, the town remained abandoned and undisturbed due to rumors of a haunting or curse. Spooky. It's a good ring, though. It seems a shame to give it up. But easy come, easy go. You look for it in the bag, you can't find it, then you notice that you're wearing it on your offhand. Try to take it off. Boy, that try is real ominous, huh? Doesn't budge. Experimentally, you swap it onto your main ring finger, and that works, but when you swap your current ring back, the Mobius ring ends up back on your other hand. Uh-oh. Is this thing cursed? The other you said you shouldn't use it, and you'd find out why if you did. Being unable to give up a good ring doesn't seem like much of a curse, though. Wait, how did he give you the ring? He must have figured out a way to break the curse. Something about someone named Chester at Delphine Farm? That farm could be in Gray County. Worth a shot. In the meantime, you'd better make yourself scarce before this other you sees you. Hmm. Ah. Can't say it's surprising that nobody names their sons Folk anymore. Anyway, the cellar doors are unlocked now. Enter. Someone's chucked a magical ritual circle on the cellar floor. That's ominous. Mess with it. You find some chalk on the nearby shelf, erase the circle, and redraw it backwards. That should throw a wrench into someone's plans. Yes, indeed. Little pocket watch on the shelf. To my inside lid of the pocket watch is engraved, to my son Tom on his 12th birthday. That answers the question of what happened to Tom's watch originally, but in turn raises some additional questions. Since you effectively duplicated the watch by bringing back the one from the future and giving it to Tom, it's probably best to leave this one here. Things can get real weird if you gave this one to Tom. Gave Tom this one as well. Okay, can't I keep it? Huh. Well, damn. Blood Lord. So each read is an extra 2 HP. Nice. Hello, I'm Dorothy Putnam, Dolly to my friends. Hi, Dolly, I'm Ellis. Are you related to Delia Putnam? That's right, she was my great aunt, except more greats than that. Oh, so you just look like someone who looks like Delia? What? Never mind. Got your nickname. Is it just short for Dorothy, or is it because actual? Haha, it's a little both. Make a lot of the souvenir rag dolls we have on sale here. Oh, do you have an interest in historical dolls? That'll explain how you know about my great aunt. Oh yeah, it totally would. In that case, yes I do. I've read her old diaries. Apparently the three arms thing took off after she and her friend Patricia got into a squabble with some kind passing traveler helped them make up. They became best friends out of it. Aw, that's nice to hear. Not Delia's friends. How did things turn out for Delia and Patricia and the rest of the kids? What did her diary say? Let me think. Great Aunt Delia made a lot of dolls and eventually married a traveling trader. Sometimes she went out on his route with him. Patricia got married to a big six from one of the outlying farms. They moved north to the Star Ranch. Tom Danforth became a judge like his pop, and duty head Peter became mayor. So it was basically by default. Nothing super interesting, but you know, nothing much was back then. They all did well enough. Well, that's good. Thanks for the closure. What? Nothing. It's like being a historical reenactor. Honestly, it sounds kind of boring. It's not so bad. It's easy work, and I take the weekends off to go cut loose in Ocean State with friends. So it's not like I'm suffocating school for rock year round. Can you imagine? Sheesh. Haha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I did not have a cat. Boom. So now instead of being witch trial, it's just hi there. Hello there. My name's Sandwich. My name's Bill Proctor. I'm an here for any questions you may have about our story. Any relation to Peter Proctor? Ah, you must have seen the graves in our cemetery. Yes, that Proctor was my great so 5 or 6 greats grandfather. You don't know much about him, but judging from the headstone, he must have been a character. Yeah, you could say that, or I assume. You know anything about witchcraft? Nope, no witches around here. We filled the root cellar up with concrete purely because the house's foundation was a little shaky. What's that got to do with nothing? Can I go in your house? I'm sorry, I'd love to show you the place. We've got a beautiful tapestry featuring portraits of some of my ancestors and a lot of historical memorabilia, but you arrived at a bad time. We're doing some renovation and restoration work. It's a real mess inside. That's why I'm staying out here. I'm looking for the electrician or someone like him. Electrician? I thought you were all 18th century historical reenactors here. Oh, well, yes, technically, but I have a telephone for emergencies, and once a week after the patrons have left in the evening, we all get together in my parlor to listen to Loosener's Castor Oil Flakes, a musical variety hour on the radio. Thanks, talk to you later. So now it's just a historical society thing instead of Witch Town. He's kind of a jerk, but he tried. Well, that's that closed. Anyways, B for bus stop. That'd be great. Or actually, let's check side quests. Ah. Well, let's do some more stuff here. Let's go Mulross house. Kindly faced old man greets you from his rocking chair in front of the old farms. Hi there, friend. Name's Chester. Don't see many new faces in these parts. Chester, oh hey, my future someone said I should talk to you. Future someone, eh? Talk to me about what? This ring. Show him the ring. Oh dearie dear, you're wearing the Mobius ring, so you've used its power. How have you found out about the curse? Well, I found out that I can't take it off. Is that a problem? It is for you, Ellis. It occurs to me that I didn't actually introduce myself yet. Okay. I said I don't see many new faces in this part. Your face I've seen quite a few times. Ah, jeez. The curse of that ring is once you use its power, you're trapped in its loop. Gotta follow the loop and you can't get rid of it until the loop is finished. But future me gave it to me. So he must have found a way to break the curse and take it off, right? Nope. What he did was get himself another ring, a future copy that to give you that jerk. Nah, don't be mad at yourself. Didn't have a choice. It's part of the loop. Been looping since before I got the ring, though. Yeah, that's the before shocks. But what caused the whole thing was you putting that ring on with its power. You could have avoided it all by not using the ring, but it's too late now, I'm afraid. Wait a second. But the future me had already used it. How could I not have? Because the Mobius ring is a loop, see? And what makes a loop is that it's got a hole. The ring's loophole is that you don't have to use it, but once you do, you're trapped. Nuts. Don't worry, kiddo. All you gotta do, all you can do, all are going to do is get another one, give it to your younger self, and hopefully that'll listen to you. Listen when you tell them not to use it. Alright, so where do I go next? Delphine Farm. Where's that? Right here. Just the house behind him. Oh, okay. Who are you? Well, I'm just an old man with an unusually specific people watching hobby. This sucks, Chester. Sorry, Ellis. If it was fun, it wouldn't be cursed, I suppose. Feel free to take a break and to go do something else if you get tired. You'll be back. What is this place? Delphine Farm, that's all I know, I'm afraid. The place was already abandoned when I got here. Well, abandoned except for you. How long ago was that? I don't have any way of knowing. Well, how many times have you met me? I lost count. Sheesh, Chester. Sorry, Ellis, I'd like to help you more, honest, but this whole situation is nearly as much a mystery to me as it is to you. Shucks. Can you help me out with this? Sorry, but I've never actually been inside there. None of you ever seem interested in talking about much after you're finished. But I do finish it. Oh yes, eventually. I wasn't as confidence boosting as I would have liked. Sorry. What? Just as you step up to the door, it opens and future you steps out. He's noticeably older than you and one of his hands has been replaced with steel hook. So, whoops, excuse me. What happened to your hand? What happens to my hand? This? Don't worry about it. It doesn't happen for like 10 more years. What's going on here? What am I supposed to do? Okay, I do remember this. I guess I just give you the rundown. Oh, thank God. Don't get too enthused. I don't give you much detail. It goes like this. The ring is in the house, and there's about a dozen things you have to do to get it, but you have to do them in a very specific order. If you mess up, this part of the loop resets and you have to start over. How will I know the order? Part logic, part trial and error. There's some future users in there who can give you hints, but talking to them will make things more complicated because you'll be adding that interaction to the loop. So you'll have to pass those hints on to younger yous later. Oh, swell. Yeah, hope you've got a pen. Have fun. I didn't. Walks past, he exchanges nods with Chester and heads down the road. Enter the house. They keep the same hat on. Alright, I'm grabbing a pen and paper. Excuse me. What's up? And the dogs want some. Okay. Take the hatchet. Nope. So, okay, so we go candlestick. Nice weight for throwing. Okay. Candlestick, head cabinet, hatchet. Nope. Toilet? Nope. It's not toilet. This is gonna take forever. Okay, so it's not smashing the urn. It's not leaning on the thing. I think I searched that already. Did I? Bathtub? I did not. Hmm. You hear a noise above you and look up. There's a hatch in the ceiling that must lead to the attic. The pull cord is broken off. Go to the candlestick at the hatch. Chuck the candlestick at the trapdoor. It bounces off with a thump and clatters to the ground and rolls away. Muffled voice calls down to you. Hello? Hey, can you lower the ladder? It's kind of a folding stairs thing. We'll lower that then. Okay, stand back. Stand back. Hatch opens a narrow staircase uphill slowly on counterweight inches. Up. Let's climb the steep and rickety steps. You hear a crash thump sort of noise. A bunch of boxes falling over, but you don't see anyone in the yak. The yak steps automatically pull themselves back up as you take your weight off them. Okay. Boxes. Okay, so hatchet. Bedroom. Boxes. Hole. Oh hey, this one disappeared. Candlestick's back. Saint food. Feed the plants. Nope. Okay, I do have to. Part of me was wondering if the medical cabinet was medicine cabinet. Sorry, was part of the order. It is. Okay. Toilet, maybe? Not toilet. Urn. Use the kindling hatchet to smash the urn. It's a little bit like breaking open a piggy bank, except that analogy is psychotic. The pile of ashes has a key in it, which you take. It looks like it's probably the key to the door on your right. Still not planned. Time travel is bullshit and I hate it. Toilet. You flush the empty toilet. Whoosh. Since you didn't get reset via time portal out to outside the house, it seems toilet's never had it. This toilet never has anything in it, and therefore the yet was unnecessary. If you've been expecting to eventually read something gross here, then either I apologize or you're welcome, depending on how you were feeling about that. It's defying expectations. Hey. Now plant. Shit. I hit the wrong thing. I accidentally didn't go to the plant. I went to where the guy's sitting. All Saint food. Urn. Toilet. Plant. There's some really sad looking dried up plant fronds in this pot. You dump the plant food in the pot, you can practically hear it gasp and it sprawlings up tall green leaves. Small brass keys thrown out of the pot and onto the floor. That's some pretty intense plant food. Right. Dramatic setup makes this box look really important, but it's just a dirty old shoe box with a padlock on it. Unlock it. Unlock the box with the key you found in the plant. Slowly you open the lid. Inside is an old, dried out, severed human hand wearing the Mobius ring. Despite its condition, you know the back of your hand like the back of your hand. God damn it. Get out of this friggin' place. You did. Congratulations. Knew you would. Doing this properly. Thanks. Don't forget to go back to Crystal Dream so you can meet yourself on the road and give them that ring. You're right. Also, don't forget to come back here 10 years from now and put your severed hand in that box. I imagine, though, when your hand gets cut off, that'll be a pretty good reminder. You hand him your postcard and he draws a little spiral on it. Random spot here. Post. Listen, I know this whole thing was probably a real pain in the rear. Let me give you a little something for your trouble. Passing your Crystal Dream Lake postcard. Hand me Rose card, draws a little spiral on it. What's this? Well, that would be telling, but it's something good, I promise. Thanks, Chester. So Dream Lake. I have too much spooky armor to use the music box. So we just blast him with cheese. If you pass Self in the distance, heading up the road toward you, must be time to give him the Mobius ring. Give it to him, and yourself on the road again. I'm not the Buddha. I'm not really in the mood for jokes right now, to be honest. Take this damn thing. Ah, jeez. Look, you know how this works by now. I took it, so you have to take it too. I'm the earlier you. If I don't take it, then you won't have taken it either. I already did. Well, from your perspective, yes. That's the one that matters to me. And when you're me, you'll agree to take it. Fine, fine, what is it? A pain in my ass. You want my advice? Don't use it. Why not? Because you'll find out. Find out what? Why you shouldn't have used it. Ask Chester at Delphine Farm. He'll explain, except not really. There was an achievement for finishing that loop. There's nothing here. Anyways, back to Gray County. 180 XP. Books. Okay. Mole Ross house. Notice the repossession from the bank. They've apparently already taken the mailbox. Worried man, astronomer perhaps, stands behind a weird telescope. Say hello. That's not Terry here, civilian. If you pray for your safety, before you lies a horror house. Civilian? Well, I don't take it for a surveyor. It's a horror house. Surveyor's term, forgive me. Horror house is like pawn house, only real. Pawn houses are real. In all my life, I've never surveyed one. You just have to trust me on this one. What makes this a horror house? That house there belongs to the family, to a farm family, the Molros clan. should say belong because they vanished, and I should have also said doesn't belong because that house belongs to the bank. I speak of just Paddington National, who commissioned me to assess the value of the house for free sale at auction. Do you know Oskaloosa Barnhill? No, I don't believe I've surveyed her. What's the problem with this house? I say the problems with this house began when a meteor from outer space smashed through the roof. I can see how that might be an issue, sir. Sure. Let's see here. One of Lovecraft's stories involved a meteor and some wacky stuff coming from it. Color out of space, I think? 3 months later, the Mulross clan fled by night and I presume by car. They ran off with no regard for the mortgage. Can you imagine? So heartless to care so little for the bank's bottom line like that. Uh-huh. Thus sent to assess the value of the Mulross property for the bank only I'm spooked. Stopping you from surveying the house. He shudders. Listen, I entered the surveyor seminary to avoid the horrors of war. Here they are, right on my doorstep, which is that literal doorstep. I've surveyed every state of this great land, and never have I seen things so frightening and mixed up as abnormalities in this house. I cannot make no sense of it. Well, abnormalities. Just, things mixed up things. Can you be more specific? No, I don't know how to describe it. That sounds a lot like Lovecraft stuff, where it's just scary because you can't describe it. I want to take a look. I don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor. No, but on the other hand, I'm not just scared to go in the house. I do. I keep them in a jar. Haha. I don't think that's an appropriate subject matter for humor. I apologize. Apology accepted. I still don't think you have the eyes of a surveyor, though. No, but on the other hand, I'm not too scared to go into a house. Guess it wouldn't do any harm to me. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you the house key, and if somehow you fix whatever's going on enough for me to carry him out Bert, you can have 10% of whatever the valuation happens to be fair. How much are we talking about? What do you mean? How much is the house worth? 1,000,000 meat. What kind of name is Moros? I think it's foreign for country. I don't know, I haven't surveyed abroad. How'd they vanish? Can't say. No way to survey it. $69. That is the value of a bud. A noodle. Noodle in a haystack. Oh, it's all fucky wucky in here. I'm not supposed to cry over spilled milk. Spilled chowder is an entirely different matter. Bronze plaque on this table inscribed Mail Ross. Top three find like large stack of rotors for Mole Ross produce impaled on a spike and a collection of handwritten letters marking the house itself also impaled on a spike. Ear corn. King, queen, horsey, little shrimp, thick roamer, tall and pointy, the chessboard itself. Whee! Search the brig. Down of bitters. Hmm. Farm home, sweet farm. I think wormholes made a mess of dog food. I think is what he's trying to say. Pot my pigs in. Say hello. Hello, sir. Snarf. Snarf! Did I see you in my hunter's dream? Snarf! These wormholes made a real dog's dinner out of the dog's dinner. Paint it. Paint every fence. Every fence must be painted. Damn, the ladder's too high up. Perhaps if you double jump, but no. No, it's never been done. It can't be done. Double jump. Terrific. The vibrations caused by your double landing have loosened the ladder from its restraints. Climb it. Try meat. I already have a creepy music box, but now I have a spooky music box. That length of rope. Must be a meteorite source of the wormhole trouble. Let's not get too close. You don't have time to get caught in an infinite loop of falling between two wormholes. There's a rock in there now, too. Shoot with the gun. Grab the rock. Okay, but do it, though. Whee! went in the bathroom for a second, but there's no way. Hey. Maybe if I turn the light back on, something will change. Not really. You got a key in that pot, casting your flashlight around the contours of the stuck pig. By something shiny in the obscure depths of the cast iron pot. Maybe that's a key. How to remove a pig from a pot. Just throw the pig out. The pig absolutely hoots and hollers as he hoists his pot above your head and tip it upside down. The pig drops from the pot and lands on all fours. Pigs will do after fall from any height. Also shake a key from the pot, which you pocket. The pig is skirted in the cornfield, well beyond pocketing range. That'll do. Okay. Remove all hand injuries. The bookcase contains 1 copy of Marcus Aurelius and 39 more copies of Marcus Aurelius. The desk of Lil Holmes. You are the outer spaceman who blesses family with your meteor present. Please know that we did not abandon you lightly. We will forever be grateful for the gift of your abundance, cool, good spaceman. As our crops have grown, so too has our dog Clifford. He is too large even for the house, and so we have decided as a family to find a new and bigger home. I hope you understand. I also hope you could send a letter for me that I did not have time to take to the post office. I have left it in my pillow. Thank you, spaceman. Best wishes, Lil Honus. Search the pillow, more Ross letter. Hooray! Find the hole. Where's this one go? Ah. This house is Swiss cheese with wormholes. I valued the bug on your lens at what, 69 meat? Sewing machine. Oh. Well, can we get to the place? Nope. But now we know that he keeps his weapons in his Marcus Aurelius's. Check the books. Clear out the bricks. Hmm. Hey, dog. Hmm. Maybe I should have left the bricks in the air. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Mm, I forgot. I had a length of rope. Ah, shit. That makes the wormhole bigger. Ah, close the shutters. Take the meteorite. Okay. now finished everything here. Nice. Okay. Wait a minute. The kitchen's upstairs. So is one of the bathrooms. Living room. Primary bedroom. I don't think there's any way in the normal layout of the house to get to the kids' bedroom. Found your problem. I like I've heard you say problem before. My goodness, I was right about this being a horror house, but not the way I first thought. Kitchen on the upper floor with the dining room downstairs sandwiched between a bathroom and a bedroom. Living room adjacent to the primary bedroom, and both connected only by a narrow hallway that requires you to pass through a bathroom. Sir, this aesthetic is of the most extreme disorder. This house is round in its core. I would have valued it at 2,000, but the telephone is inoperable, so let's knock that down to 1990. 199 meet for you, as per our deal. You know, the layout is actually better with the wormholes. How so? All the bathrooms are upstairs, as you'd expect. You're right. I remember from my initial inspection. Look, sensible map. That house could easily go for 5,000 meat. I think buyers will put up with not seeing holes in the path, not having to walk through a bathroom to their dining room. Sell for 5,000. Okay. Those are basically the same thing. You need to think about it. Survey you later. Take off the spell. Spells. Spit at them. Why is back door locked? It's not. Enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? I'm Ellis Martin. Okay, but applied. Second half of the question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know. The people outside let me in. They vetted you. You must be okay. Name's Jasper. You sign on to help their mission. What's their mission? Blowing up Hellstrom's oil refineries. That's what. Neat. Maybe this is my purpose. Cat. It's your cat's name, Abby Abby. Why'd you name her twice? Because I don't let society tell me what to do. Gotcha. Anarchy through spirituality. AARP. Association of Anarchists, Rebels, and Pirates. Neat. Yeah, I really should be starting to focus more on mysticality than the others, but there's honestly not much I can do at this point. I got a bunch of spooky armor, so don't need to use the music box. Blam. Yeah. Let's talk meat. You can have the meteorite. I'll take the meat. Oh no, don't do that. Whoop. Well, not my problem anymore. Org house. It's raining here. Borg. On the inside also says Borg. Paint. I like your farm. Hmm. Old farmers tan cows from all over from either lifetime work on farm work or fall into the vat of the leather factory. Look at you, you are soaked to the bone from the rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels on my wardrobe. Thanks, I'm Ellis, by the way. Everyone calls me Borg. You're welcome under my roof, Ellis. Share my food and warmth, but I have one rule which you must abide, okay? It's not look at my daughter. Ever seen one of these? Very funny happenstance, huh? The whole proverbial farmer's daughter thing. And it's just a ring I got from investigating murder. Doesn't matter to me what you investigate. Simply tell you must not look at my daughter. Fine. Well, Fingers were on the wrong thing. Unbroken coil of thick spaghetti simmers eel-like in the discolored copper pot. Collect the coil. Strand of spaghetti. Wrap the strand up in a tight ball and put it in a shallow disc. The bony frame of the farmer's daughter twitches in your peripheral. Don't look at her. Maybe this is the farmer's daughter. Nope. Huh. Spooksa. Spooktacular. I need to look at that. If that uses Mysticality, I can use that new spell to... Wait, it's the item that does it. Moxie. Never mind. Puckwudgie Village. Old engagement ring. Porpoise bangle. Thunder ring. Alright, I'm using the Monster Club stash. I don't need the other stuff. I had the Thunder ring in when I was playing by myself. It's alright. It just makes someone at the beginning of all your turns take damage, including yourself and your friends. That's a lot of damage they dealt. Speaking of a lot of damage, yeah, fuck it. Blam. That's a lot of meat. Oops, I killed the Professor-nator. Pukwudgie Arson Charm. That's a lot of fire. Well, I guess that last one's just for the infinite fights. Let's see our side quests. We need to go back to Rufus, Road Valley Orchard, Old Fort Compound. Wrong one. That time's over, chump. You're not taking my damn hat. We have Sleaze armor, so it's not gonna be our best bet. So let's just do cheese. 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 And then we can just blam you. Gush Stone. Moxie +6 and Sleaze. This is just Moxie +5, so hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Road Valley Orchard, I guess. Hi, I'm Alice. You seem to have kind of a worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On one hand, I'm anti-capitalist. On the other hand, these worms are really bad for business. Yeah, that's a tough one. Can I buy some cherries? It's not cherry season. When's cherry season? Who's to say what season is now? I think it's canonically October. Definitely not. Do you have any spare fertilizer? Hmm. £240 of fertilizer. Worm gear. Fantastic. Road worm. Stink and secretion. Oh. I'm surprised they don't have sleaze resistance. Well, I guess they're stench, not sleaze. 10 sleaze, 18 stench. Well, let's get rid of you because mosquito is already poisoned for a bit. Wormskin headband. Worm squeezins. Gross. pretty spooktacular. Worm oil and another headband. Books. Meat. Meat. I need stench armor, so where's my fancy lad? I want to save all the secretions. Want to fight. I sort of autopiloted the wrong thing. No more APs. Well, you can kill that one, so. That was a large worm. 20 cento. Let's see here. It's got. Oh, where's the one that was one? Mind melt. That's the one. Or cheese, and then mind melt. Yeah, I didn't need cheese, buddy. I just needed. Yeah. Worm skin boots. Gross. You know, in each pair of these, one is female and the other is male. Gross. Translate it. Which is below? Wow. Worm pellet. This is awful. Old wallet, knucklebone ring. Cracked knuckles increases your entire party's mysticality. That could actually be pretty good. A screwdriver. Oh, that's right. That's what I was also going to do. I dealt with the worms. You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without ever entering the Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. Yeah, I guess I never read though. Yeah, me neither. I need to find a sink so I can clean up. I wanted to get to that single thing of cherry. Maybe this place had a sink? Oh, this is the dollhouse. There's the growth worm. Stink gone. Alright, let's see what this cat has to offer. Stench armor. Nope, stench armor does seem to be very good. Needed for a lot of puzzles, so... Then we needed to go to the Ford compound, snap the ropes, and don't come back. Can't paint this fence. Oh boy. So in West of Loathing, where I'm a cheese wizard, the equivalent of that was the bean counters. So they were a bean wizard. So this is funny that there's all this wacky bean stuff happening here. This car smells unbelievably bad. Break room door is locked. You hear frantic shushing sounds inside. Someone there? Oh hey, a person. Yep, that's me. Please, you gotta let us out of here. We've been trapped for ages with nothing to eat but beans. Wow, okay, where's the key? Actually, we welded the lock shut so the bean monsters couldn't get us. You'll need a Jenkins head screwdriver to take the hinges. What kind of screwdriver? Jenkins, sort of an X-chick. One of our mechanics invented it. He just got the patent this year. Oh wow. Yeah, some guy in Oregon named Philip was super mad. Anyway, there should be one in the bunkhouse. So, Philip's head screwdriver is the plus-shaped one. Okay, I'll look. Beans. Loosed this bean. Plaque is for the factory's 1909 Employee of the Year. That's me. No, it isn't. You were 6 years old. That's me. Or bean monsters. Whatever the Ford company was trying to do doesn't seem to have gone normally. It's just a cloud of beans. Swarm of spectral soybeans. Horse bean and phase bean. Ford factory key. Got a whole stew of bean monsters. Slew, not stew. Final group. -5 to all stats, you monster. Let's see, how much is this doing? 7 now. And I'll just stick with my not hurting my friends this time. Horse bean, human bean, liver. Look through the folders, it looks like they're employee records, but each one has been sealed in its own envelope. They must take employee privacy real seriously around here. Nothing weird or interesting catches your eye. Look for my file. What do you mean your file? No, look, you never worked here. Sure I did. You did not. Stop that. Found it. Ellis Martin, see? What in the hell? How are you doing that? I've just worked a lot of places. It's no big deal. And that's me. Crescent 1. Physicality +6. Souped up engine. This engine is being souped up. This engine is being souped up. Nice. Hmm. I wish I didn't have to sacrifice my ring slot to be able to drive off the shadow monsters. Sleaze. Yep. Got it right here. Okay. Who knows about beans, though? I guess I'll head up here, see if the folks in the break room know anything about beans. Happen to know how to deal with the wicked beanstorm that's raging right in front of the bunkhouse store? No, sorry, we just been eating beans. Don't know anything about no beanstorms. Yeah, eye out. Hmm. Beans. Maybe Rufus? Maybe he became a bean counter? Another max HP plus? Hmm. Don't keep doing it, but... You know anything about bean magic? Oh, sure, it was popular out north a few years back. but then they discovered that a certain frequency of sound made it stop working entirely, so nobody really uses it anymore. I don't suppose you have some sort of weird science device that generates that frequency, do you? I thought so. Because he's the brother of the West Loathing character. Just so happens that I have the plastic whistle that I gave away cereal boxes a few years ago generates exactly that one. I think I might have one around here somewhere. Yeah, here you go. Neat, thanks. Excuse me. I found an antenna. Well, a thing that is more or less like an antenna. Yeah, an actual antenna was probably too much to hope for, but this ought to do the trick pretty well, thanks. Is that all you needed? Nope. See, I can't just solder this onto the pearl because, well, this pearl soldering doesn't work like that. How about glue? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. It has to be a glue with some pretty specific technical properties. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the specifications. Thanks. You remind me of my brother in a couple of ways. Anyway, do you know about the burbling ooze? The first time I went to college, I had a roommate who had to get penicillin shots for that. No, I'm talking about weird tarp down Gray County. Oh yeah, I know the place. Oh man, this is gonna be gross, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I need a handful of slime from the ooze's core, and it has to be a handful specifically, not a bucket. Gross. Science is gross sometimes, it's just how it is. Ugh. Learn where all your blood is. Okay. Let's head to Ocean City while we're still out and about, and just drop everything down there. New message. Bunty. Hey Benny here. Hey Benny, it's Ellis. Nice work. Stuff looks great. Pickup boys left your payment behind in the sewer. Yep. Ah, geez. The tourist just walked in. I gotta make myself scarce. I got stuff to do today as well. Found some ice. Found some onions. Can't wait to start making martinis for people who are bad at choosing a good kind of martini. Found some bitters. How sweet it is. Found some cherries. Maybe cherry on top. I do like cherries. Now we want Mysticality and Moxie. And then cola. 3 extra HP from fights. 5 HP regeneration. It's not bad. Double mixer effect. Which one's the mixer? So it'll be 2 AP, okay. 10 item drops. 5 HP regeneration. I'm going with the cocktail onion. Absinthe and cola with cocktail onion. That sounds awful. Okay, and before we leave, we're gonna double check the newspaper for anything new. Yep. Biggest headline on that day is the daring midnight theft of an entire model village from Gray County Fair. It's where the Pukwudgies got their buildings. Gray County. Now let's head to the Ford first. And deal with the beanstorm. Spell the beans. Blow the whistle and the beanstorm goes poof in an instant. No screwdriver here. Search, no screwdrivers. Search, 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 search. You know, screw the hinges and pull the door out. It's framed with a truly unexpected number of employees flood out of the break room and run away. One of them gives you a thumbs up on his way out of the building. The room smells about how you expect after a bunch of people have been trapped for days with nothing to eat but beans. So you prop the door back up over the entryway as sort of a fork. Okay, cool. Beans. Really? No one actually talks to you afterwards? Burbling ooze. Get some ooze. Slowly, partly due to the slime's viscosity and partly so you don't make it angry, weigh it out in the middle of the ooze. Stick your hand down into it with a glop sound. Your skin tingles and you get a faint sense of deja vu that you can't quite put a finger on. You pull your hand out, bearing a handful of stuff exactly like the rubbery, glistening black slime that collects in bathroom sink drains from bacteria feasting on soap, scum, toothpaste, spit, and decomposing hair. If you don't know the stuff I mean, consider yourself lucky. Handful of black ooze. Yeah. Oh, that rock's angry. Fish. Another gush stone. Oily doily. Oxy and meat drops. Fine oil. And then probably just infinite bites. Yep. Got sleaze armor, so let's just spook them. And then weak to hot damage, so we'll cook. Oily wallet. Okay. The oily boy. Okay, so let's go give Rufus his loot. Got your ooze. Got your ooze here. Please take it. This is really unpleasant. Sorry, but you need to keep that for the next part. It's the last thing I promise. Okay, what is it? Strange well in Gray County, like an old-fashioned wishing well, except that when you put it, it comes in some. It puts something into it, changes into something that's with the letter H. It comes back changed. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Wait, is that why it had to be a handful just because of the H? Yep, so dumb. I could have used a haversack. I don't need that much. Sigh. You're gonna need some intense stench resistance to carry the stuff back here. It's going to smell really bad. How much? I don't know, about 8? 8 sounds about right. Probably spend that. Don't get in your mouth or eyes. Or anywhere, really. Stench is at 6. So I'm gonna probably just put on that thingy that gives me the stench resistance. Unless there's oh, there was one I had. I thought. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just quit this. Gives us 8 stench resistance. Stench armor, rather. And let's head back to Ocean City, get our payment. It's in the sewer. 500 bucks. Hi Don, how's the throat? Yeah, I know the place. So there's a mine full of vampires and you guys want them cleared out so you can work it. Okay, I'm on it. Great. That's probably the H hole that I need to go to. Wow, it is hot here. Smoke pours off this nest of very hot ants. Not throw anything that starts with H down this well. Hot rod. Blob of molten metal. Nope, throw something down the well. His Majesty's least favorite. Okay, let's get our thing actually done. Handful of black ooze. Blob of burning pitch. Throw the ooze in the bucket and lower it in the well. When you bring it back up, it's thicker, blacker, burning angrily. Even with your stench armor, you can tell that it is foul. There was something else in His Majesty's least favorite poems. Posthumous works of romance poets. Haunted duck call. Cursed haunted duck call. Heavy boots. Hand washing gasoline. Liquid fire. Handful of clean water. Amethyst choker. Amethyst choker. Amethyst earrings. Amethyst earrings. Hard candy. Devil's food cake. Hot rod. Homemade cookie. Devil's food cake. Okay. Pneumatic ichor. Boiled blood. Handful of steam. Hollow gator tooth. Gator tooth gun. Moxie +6. Fire. Amethyst armband. Amethyst armband. Hand saw. Molten hand saw. That's pretty good. Handful of holy water. Handful of soapy water. Hard duck leg. Burnt bone. Human being liver. Okay. No, it's not. Nah, I'm just choosing my moment. What hat was that I've been wearing? Oh right, the giant maggot. Okay, the H hole is done. I don't remember where I was supposed to go. Side quests. Black gold mine. Gotcha. Fight. I forgot they got spooky armor. I shouldn't have done that. Spew. And toss. Gator tooth gun. So yeah, this causes on fire, so it's automatically better. Oh, it says Papascal on it. Old insurance company letter. What's inside? Open it. Farmer's glove, 5 disc of armor. Farmer's pants. Buy a pair of pants in the glove compartment and a pair of gloves in the pants compartment. Makes sense. Uh-oh. There we go. Old drill is taking a break from the spoiling the earth. Keep it instead. Disposable ratchet. All make some stuff. Inside. Blocker, there's a blazer inside that. An engagement ring. Pocket the blazer, there's a ring. I guess this gag doesn't go as deep as you hoped it would. Fancy diamond engagement ring, found a blazer in a locker in the trailer. It's too small for you to wear, even on your pinky. Check the description. Too clear from Henry, bond be thicker than blood. Look at the book. Oh boys, my first day as drilling site operator, blah 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 blah. That's the last entry. I need to actually read it. I was just a real up-and-comer, and once my career is secure, maybe I'll have confidence to pop the question Claire, you know, the marriage question. Anyway, crew is Derek's set up, and we're turning the drill on tomorrow morning. It seems the former owners of the house have cleared out already. He yelled a lot of angry sound foreign words at us yesterday, but they were gone when I got here this morning. Feel kind of bad, but that's progress. So we started drilling, hit a big air pocket near the surfaces. Hit right where can you hit air? Anyways, probably just a random little cave. Lowered a couple guys down with lamps to check it out. In unrelated news, I heard a big explosion from just west of here. Check the maps and whatever's over there. It's not a Helco facility. I guess I'll just have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. Turns out the cave we drilled into is an old gold mine. Go figure. When we strike oil, it'll be a black gold mine. Ha! I should write that down. Oh wait, I just did. Anyways, we can't find any record of it in the geological surveys, and we can't find the entrance either, so I guess it must have caved in years ago. Set the crew to digging a proper shaft down. We're starting in the root cellar of the house because it's slightly lower than ground level and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. Keep reading. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some magazines he found hidden in the attic of the house, and a carbide lamp on his helmet started fire that torched the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a mark on my record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared a path down to the shaft and put a trapdoor over to keep ashes and rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to reconnoiter the mine. I guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the ladder, they come back all pale and sickly looking, freak out when they see the sun. Can't find good help these days. Guess I'll have to do it myself. Can't wait till Monday though. Had a really nice weekend, super relaxing, really needed that. Went on a date with Claire, we had a great time. I think maybe she was hinting about getting married. Oh geez, well I think this is company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time for me to go see what's in that old mine. Back to the mine. Wasn't so bad down there. I don't get why the crewmen acted so weird. It's nice and dark down there. Not all bright like it is up here. It's really giving me a headache, to be honest. I made some friends down there too. Great guys, they really understand me. I'll knock off early and go see if Clara's home. I just can't get her rosy pink cheeks out of my mind. Vampires. pickaxe. Find some more. That's a lot of meat. Hi, it's been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Yeah, that's me. Novel, I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps please us. We will permit you to join our family, live down here in luxury forever. Luxury? Living in an abandoned mine? Vampire gestures behind him to the rear part of the tunnels. Actually really nice back there. Oh, huh. Vampires regard you with interest, though an unsettling percentage of that interest is eagerness. You guys been trapped down here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing that debris that came to block the trapdoor at the foundation of the house. Further collapse over time. Gosh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are quite healthy. It's quite comfortable down here. Sure, but didn't you get bored? What? Admittedly, things did get a bit stale in the bedroom. You had to invent whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real nasty freaks now. Okay, changing the subject. What do you do now? Now that you aren't trapped, what are you gonna do? Now we gotta find some proper food. I'm so totally sick of these schools. Yes, they are so dry, it's like sucking blood out of a turnip. Well, sure, that's a great idea. Why don't you all leave and make up for the time you spent down here by staying away equally long? Oh, but I could not leave behind our wealth and luxury for that long. Ask about Henry. Are any of you guys named Henry or Clara? No, wasn't that oil company guy always talking about a girl named Clara? Oh yeah, I forgot about him. That was a long time ago. Why do you ask? Oh, well, I found this engagement Henry bought. I was hoping it could turn out to be the key to a non-violent solution for the standoff we got going here. Ah, no. Nuts. Ask about, look. For the first time in this whole adventure, I'll just give it to you straight. The mob wants to set up shop in this mine. They ordered me to kick you guys out of here. I'd really like to do that without having to fight you. This makes much more sense now. I was wondering why you were willing to stand here chatting with us. You know, we could use a vacation and stretch our things a bit, and stretch our wings a bit, and there's a bunch of unsuspecting goons in here when we return. Well, that's fresh blood, huh? Multiple senses of the phrase. You say you have a ring that belongs to that Henry fellow, yes? Or his fiancée Clara? We could try to find him and return it. It'd be fun to see him again. Great. They're not saying anything about it. All these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared, practically falling apart. Oh geez. There's a copy of the Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken out of it. Gross. And now we get item drops increased. There's treasure everywhere. I just spent all my XP on that. Salutations, I'm Croesus Vanderbilt. You may have heard of me, I'm the richest hobo in the world. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I'm claiming the title regardless. And you are? Oh, I'm Ellis Martin. Nice to meet you. I'm indebted to you for getting rid of those vampires, Ellis. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my cravat for nourishment. Ah, jeez. Ask about Hobo Code? That's why he's here. Well, it isn't a vampire mine. See, it's a gold mine. Found the other end of the ore vein in a small cave a short distance away until my way here. Unfortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes! Indeed, it was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that some of those creatures of the night might leave at some point so I can make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh, please don't elaborate. Oh, about the camp? Okay. We'll first go to Rufus. A bunch of spooky armor, so let's just sleaze them up with some cheese. One more. Rufus, here's your fire glob. You notice Rufus has plugged his nose with what looks like cement. Excellent. Once I refine this a little, it'll make perfect magical glue to assemble my device. Was that all you need? Sure isn't. I can't thank you enough for your help. I don't know if this is going to work, but I definitely wouldn't have gone this far without you. Don't mention it, Rufus. Good luck finding your brother. Still working on refining the glue. This stuff is foul. Thanks again for all your assistance. I really appreciate it. Okay. Ocean City. Ah. Your case full of meat. As expected, your performance continues to be at final mission. Oh, that sounds. Yeah. Final assignment. After this, we get promoted to Capo. Gosh. Barrett, we gotta kill the leader of the Ocean City Vampires. Masquerade is the password. Visiting favorite. So we need to go to the boardwalk. Oh. It's that one we've been walking by for ages. That guy. 11 and everything. Okay, do I have food that can increase muscle and mysticality? Oh, devil's food cake. Work. Muscle. Whatever, I'll just eat some devil's food cake. And then potions, we need something to increase muscle. That might work. Yeah, we're going with this. Pukwudgie massage oil. Okay. Prepare the heavy iron shot in the crook of your arm as you lower yourself down the first rungs of the rope ladder, carefully hooking your ankles around the rungs. Okay, so quantum mechanics is basically a set of mathematical equations that can be used to predict the results of experiments performed at the subatomic level, but it can't predict the outcome definitively, only probabilistically, given a range of possible outcomes referred to as the wave function. The act of actually performing the experiment, measuring the system in question, collapses the wave function down to a single result. Because the act of measurement interacts with the system in a way that can't be ignored nearly there, one can say that, in a sense, all the potential outcomes existed simultaneously prior to the measurement, and the act of measurement is what causes a single outcome. Reach ground in a handstand, unhook your ankles, and do a flip to right yourself. Pretty basic explanation, but serviceable, and that was an excellent throw. Alright, get the brass rings. Neither of these is made of brass, it's just an expression. 13. Crack a short message encoded with military grade cipher while crushing a cinder block with your forehead and juggling these 3 life cobras. Does it still count if I get bitten? Okay. What's queso fustilento? Which one's that? Oh. That one. Stinky cheese. Masquerade. Skull cane. Shred vampire pants. Vampire skull cap. Okay, let's put on my loose pants again. Laser dancing halfway between the floor and ceiling. Look inside. There's a sign on the lid of this trunk that says loose body parts. Old wedding ring. Old engagement ring. Mood ring. Candles must have gotten scared. The window is closed, locked, glued shut, pane shut, and also has a sign on it that says do not open. How about I do anyway? Vampires are having a conversation too terrifying to interrupt. Bartender gives you a chilly look. How'd you get in? You are no vampire. No I am. Just knew my fangs haven't grown in yet. Well, since you got past auto, I suppose that's good enough for me. You serve wine? Sorry. Fire information. I'm looking for the Baron. We have matters to discuss. Baron is a very important man. Should not be posted by the neophyte. Copy use the one in the vintage collar. Thanks. Never mind. Vampires are hovering above their chairs in a spooky way. Just a bunch of awful, awful mirrors. Part of the nothingness is missing. Oh, I guess I am a bag and screech. And this is a lot of bad luck I'm racking up. It's a superstition that breaking the mirror is 7 years of bad luck. I don't really remember where it comes from, but what was it? Fiends. That's me. Hobo code. Whatever you do, don't order the special. Kilroy! So that is old, like, I think one of the World Wars, Western forces would make that tag in various places and write Kilroy was here. It actually led to some confusion that Kilroy was an actual person and had been all over the place against at least that's what the uh, Axis powers were led to believe from it. I'm going fishing in a blood mountain, by the way. Consider this. Makes my blood boil. Hot-blooded. Checking in, see, got a fever. 103. Flush it. Great! I have flushed every toilet. How much gold armor do we have to get? 2. Okay. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Baron, I presume. Or Dragos von Baranovich. Excuse me for a moment. I'll have the special. Blood Omen. Imagine one of those fun cocktails with dry ice, and instead of rum, it's made of blood. Instead of carbon dioxide fog leveling out of it, it's black nothingness. It'll definitely get you wrecked, though. Maybe not in the sense you were hoping. I won't have the special. Open. Sash tears free of its various locks and adhesives and slams upward, allowing the room to fill with bright, brilliant white sunlight. Let's ignore the fact that it's been gloomy and overcast all week. All the vampires inside the bar, Baron included, scream burst into flames, quickly disintegrating into ash. That was easier than expected. It's important at this moment you leave this bar via the stairway. You say so. Hear someone clapping and turn to see a man in an expensive suit leaning against a nearby lamppost, flanked by 2 burly goons. Even if you didn't recognize him from your bedroom 3 days ago, you'd know him as soon as he opened his mouth. Marvelous outcome, Ellis. Truly marvelous. Hi, Don. You hand Don Toblerone the Baron's gold fang. He examines it briefly before tucking away in his jacket pocket. He snaps his finger, then the 2 goons pat their pockets, becoming more and more flustered until finally one of them finds what he's looking for and hands it to Don Toblerone with a relieved sigh. Don looks at them askance, then rolls his eyes and hands you the object. Small black velvet ring box, which proves to contain a gold signet ring. Pressed on appears to be a silhouette of a penguin. A friendly mob guy will aid you in combat. What's this? My newly promoted comrade is a seal of our boss. This ring identifies you as a capo within the organization and all the privileges which you earn retired. Like what? Details of your role, salary, and etc. will still be determined. You will be contacted in a week or so with further information. In the meantime, however, wearing this ring, you will guarantee the aid of one of our operatives whenever you find yourself in a fight, whether melee or gunwise. Shake hands. That's an achievement. Welcome to the family. Alice, it would be an honor and a privilege to be working with you in the future. I don't know what to say. Thanks, Non. Aw, shucks. Okay. I don't think I have any more side quests. No new messages. Oh wait, I got the haunted and cursed thing now. Now it's just back down to being haunted. End it. I can only go left or right. Time has come. Assassinate. I don't know if that was actually done. Upgrade. Increase all opponents by 1. That was easy. Right now, Chuck for alone. Okay. Bus stop. Gray. Okay, we haven't gone to the Old Ham Mill yet. That's like the only place we haven't been yet. So let's go there. Another 25 bucks. Vast fallow field. Wind blows, yet the mill stands still. Shadow salad. Is that a fence I see? Oh, and some hobo coat. Go 50 paces west. Now go 50 paces north, which is actually west. South. East. 50 paces west. Dig up. Previously buried cigar box. Open it. Lucky hobo nickel. Flip square. Junk mail, paperclip, briquette, boot wax. Well, Wilhelm just spent since painting them. It's your hobby, but you're getting good enough you can go professional. Yep. Steady winds sweep through the empty mill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill then? There's enough wind to make it spin. Something must be the matter here, but what? Too old? Blade issue? Gunk in the shaft? Must have bad bones. Probably solar. Yeah, that's probably it. Take a closer look. Sniff the flower. Check out these bugs. Eat some flour. Eat it. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing and the wooden floors keep growing, but there's something strange. The sounds are too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you notice that feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Particularly sweep of the wind against the wood, the sounds it makes. Those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa, oh why? How are you? Oh, frankly terrible. What are you? Oh, good peddler, I'm the living spirit of this old ham mill. Though you'd surely be forgiven for thinking it had no life left. Why did you call me peddler? It's mainly peddlers who frequent this mill, trading for grains and other stuff. Where are my assumptions? And all those who wander through the ham mill are peddlers. You are the windmill. No, I've just never met a windmill before. What's wrong? I'm sorry to hear about that. Is it a solar problem? I was an astronomy minor. Nay, the wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I have read the bad news. What news? So I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical calculations or the prize for dramatist Eagle Owl of the great Haldy Owl. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly that I could not read to learn if that smut merchant Martin Mornay won for poetry. You can read? Why are you so upset about the Pulitzers? I meant more. Why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Yes. We built on an old library or something like that. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood, talk of axes. How am I to make final suggestions if not as a throat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Yes, you used to be a library? Oh yes, that's why you're so into literature. Okay, great, thanks. Pray go. Specks of flour float through the air, dust cakes, and dust the cracks in the safe like snowfall. As a chemicals major, you know that coarse particles of flour spent in enclosed space will ignite. And what space is more enclosed than a safe? I can't remember learning that. Say the magic word. Beans. Nuts. Crack the safe? That's not what irony means. Pry it open. Set it on fire. Inspection report. 111 meat. Windmill keeper's boots. There's just gonna be more cartwheels. Nope. Different way, stupid walk. Yep. National Flower Science Committee. Okay. Well, that was honestly a bit of a waste. Anyways, let's wander a couple of times. Farming picks up something wild. Open doors in nearby barn provide the only shelter. You dash inside from the rafters hanging Inga gargoyles. Drop and block the entrance. Pay up, shelter ain't free. This here is a B&B. Whether it stands for bed and breakfast or black and blue, that's up to you. That doesn't make sense. This here is a black and blue. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, this is a place where you beat me, black and blue. That's only PYBMBMB. Ooh, that made back. Prices just went up. Bed and breakfast. Okay, where's my breakfast? Human bean liver. Now eat up or go bed. Huh. Anyways, phone call. So yeah, not much time left. I'm just gonna wander a few more times. Orange. Move along. Okay, another phone call. Okay, not fossil fueled. Neat. I don't have much time left. Bath time's over, chump. Saw. So yeah, I need to wrap things up and need to wrap things up, and from there I'll try to be back again tomorrow. And if not, I'm sorry. I'll say something if I can't. But yeah, nothing much else to say. It's gonna be a weird couple of days until I get things more permanent like. Because we're at a weird point in the moving process, so that's really it for today. And I'll catch y'all later.